Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. We are at war with the Ottomans and a couple of their allies, and it's a very big fight, but so far, things are going fairly well. We have Delhi and Kilwa as well as Malindi, and then there's also Kazan and a couple of other miners like Mara and whatnot. But we're going to go ahead and continue this war as things stand. So as of this moment, we're getting our troops ready to fight this good 100,000 men. They're on a very bad fort there. It is in the highlands, which gives us defensiveness, and they are trapped on that side, or at least for the moment they are. So that should be a good fight for us. We're going to bring... How many men do we have? Quite a substantial number, a good 100,000. Let's split them to... 45, 49, 49. I think we'll send one of them here, and reinforcements can move over there. We'll also have you guys coming on in as well, so we will get you to march up there, make sure that we have solid reinforcements, but again, we want them to take as much attrition as possible. And then let's check down in Kilwa as well. It does look like we're getting closer to piecing them out, but it looks like there is a bad fight about to happen. So how about we say no to that idea here? We are on equal technology, so let's back on up for 2 seconds. And I think that should do all right. So how are these guys doing? Highlands, minus 35%. Going to take us a little bit of work to get through to the take this out. We have barraged the walls, but it's going to take a while to burn through the last of their defenders. They have just a couple too many for us to make good progress at this point. We will need to come back and check these guys. We are outnumbered, but we are in defensive territory. It is mercenary manpower, so I'm not too concerned as far as everything is set. So we'll just leave them be for now. We'll come back and check in on them. And how about over in India? We have our friends here sitting behind our fort there. I think that is fine for now. We may march them around to maybe stand on Delhi's capital, but at this point I think we need to focus on our primary targets, being the Ottomans. So let's go ahead and spend a little bit of money before I forget. Let's go for... what do we want? Production-wise, nothing too amazing. Government. Oh, you know what? There's a couple there that are worth a few points of governing cap. Let's go for... production, cathedrals. 0.11's not terrible, but I think... there we go. We'll go for the manufactories, build up our trade good value. Alright, let's go ahead and get advancing. Oh, we have another newborn daughter. Well, this is quite unfortunate. We don't really want another daughter at this stage. If we're to remain the Holy Roman Emperor, we're going to need to have a male heir. Otherwise, no one will vote for us. So I think for now, we're going to say I want a male heir. We will gain a little bit of unrest and lose our chance of a new heir down 100% for the next year, but I think we can cope with that. We've done that before, and our leader, our George II, is only 26, and I think we've got quite a decent chance for a new heir. Let's just double check that. Let's see, chance of a new heir is only plus 25%, so all in all, when we do swap out, we'll be fine. Alright, so back through. Let's see, discovered military access. Sure, you can do as you wish. Looks like we have fought some rebels. Alright then, I suppose that is somewhat useful. I guess that's for those mercenaries back there. We're still making progress on these forts. Any chance of... no chance of blowing up through those walls. Looks like we've done all that we can for now. Alright, and of course we are handing off all of our forts to Hungary, as we have found out that they have significantly better defensiveness. So we're going to try and capitalize on that while we can. Alright, let's go and just keep our weather eye out. Ooh, 50,000 men against 41. That is not ideal. What kind of province is this? Highlands. Ooh, that is bad news. 25 and 16 for those. For our men, they have 26 and 25. Yeah, they've got more backline cannons. Okay, so that is not ideal. Probably going to lose that fight, but there's not much we can do about that. Right, and what's going on here? You guys are about to take another tick of attrition, and so I think that that's what we're going to have to do. We are not quite getting our show of superiority at this stage. Can we back out in time? The answer is yes, and you know what? I think that that is probably worthwhile. Let's bring them all the way over there. If we're going to lose that fight, we may as well make sure that, yeah, we can reinforce adequately. I'd rather not take an unnecessary loss. Looks like things are becoming occupied. That is all well and good. Let's grab you guys and... Oh, that's a bit of a long journey now, isn't it? Yeah, I see, that's why we're waiting for that fort. Alright. Let's just occupy this other province while we can. You guys, can we bring you further down? You know what, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, may as well get some occupations. Alright. So you guys are going to march on over. Let's just quickly double check down in Africa. How are we doing there? 40,000. It looks like they don't want to take that offensive. So let's bring you guys up. You have, let's see, 12,000 cannons, not much else. We have a much better front line, which means we should be able to get some decent damage. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see. Ooh. When do we get there? 19th? They'll get there on the 17th. They can turn around and defend far too easily. I think we're going to back on up there for a second, and yeah, we'll come back and check, but we still need to make sure that we take this offensive when we can. Let's go. You know what? I think now's the time where we strike. They're about to get another tick, so we may as well move on forwards. Let's see, when will we arrive? On the 16th? You guys will arrive on the 16th as well. Alright, well, in that case then, let's go. We'll select you. You can move across on the 16th. You can move across on the 16th as well. Just making sure, yep. And then we'll give it 3 days, and we're going to send in this extra regiment of infantry just to make sure that we are well reinforced. These guys should be able to join on in if available, but I think the numbers are certainly in our favor. They definitely... Oh, they're trying to race ahead. You know what? Let's see. We're going to quickly force march and race on up there as well. If they're going to force march men into the fight, we need to make sure that we are standing strong. Alright, how are we doing here? We have... let's see. Their discipline is still better than ours. Our morale is absolutely well and truly better than theirs. And then their tactics are mildly ahead of us for now. Okay, let's just double check our advisors. We still have discipline. Alright, I think that that is worthwhile for our preservation of manpower. Yeah, these guys don't have much, so all of these casualties are going to be quite painful on their end. Alright, and it looks like we got the Battle of Ankara. That is excellent. We took more losses than them, but they did lose the fight. So that does mean we're very close to ticking war score, and that should probably be the end of their manpower reserves. So let's grab these guys and head... let's head on down there. In fact, ooh, drylands, 48,000. This could be ideal. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our friend here and march them across. Actually, hang on a second. We'll give them a day to recuperate, and then we will see who has the most amount of men. You seem to be all right, but you've taken some heavy losses. I think what we'll do is, yeah, we're going to go ahead and shift consolidate these fellows. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to march them across and join on in. This should be a fairly even fight. We will take a crossing penalty, I believe. But that could be worse. And now that they've had a tick for reinforcements, let's consolidate. There we go. If we can get another good victory under our belt, that should be all that we need. And it turns out they have managed to avoid us. Alright. Well then, let's see. Let's turn off that force march so we're not wasting power. Well, let's make our way down to Sinop. A good 10-to-1 is always ideal. Let's grab these guys and we'll march them down here. In fact, that should do fairly well. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And there we are. That is another 10-to-1. In fact, that was a stack of cannons, so that should give us kicking war score. Alright. That is fantastic. Alright, so you guys, let's make sure that we are doing well. So, what level fort is this? Second level fort. That is really not great. And how's our navy doing here? We do outnumber them, but I think we should have friends in the area. In fact, actually, we won't send those transports. That's a failure to be certain. Let's grab. Should we take you guys and just start blockading some things? You know, yeah, we're going to go ahead and select a mission and say blockade enemy ports. That should be fine. And what about you guys? You guys are also doing the same thing, but you have a couple of ships that need repairing. Okay, well, we'll let them stand for now. Navally, you know what? I haven't checked out our naval statistics. So they have much better engagement width than we do. Their morale is also better. Okay, well, good thing is we have numbers on our side, so that should make up for a bit of a difference. Alright, let's quickly switch back down here and see how we're doing. Let's move up to the jungle there, just in case our friends need reinforcement. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. Alright. Looks like more occupations. That's what we are after. Let's grab you guys. Go ahead. Guess we're just going to make our way over there for now. And... oh yes, now that we have successfully defended our fort, we should hand that off to Hungary. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Look at that. 35% defensiveness. Far better than our, I think it's 9%. So definitely worthwhile. Alright, let's grab a stack of troops and march them across there. That should be an easy victory. Also minimizes our attrition, which is certainly going to kill us if we're not careful. And I think... yep, there we go. That's another one. Still got ticking war score, so that is good, but this may take some time. Alright, occupied lab. That is just down here. Yeah, they're going to work their way down there. If we can come back around and crush them, that would be good. There is the siege of Sinop over. That is excellent. We've also sunk a stack of their navy. Turns out they may not have had very long to look after things. Alright. 41,000. Let's grab that quick one stack there. Let's grab you guys and bring you over. Yeah, let's bring you over to Trabzon. That would be another good fort to take, and in fact, let's quickly hand that off to Hungary. We should also check that Hungary actually has enough money at the moment, because we are giving them a couple of forts. So, economically, how are you guys doing? Offer loan, send gift. Well, I don't believe they are... let's just double check. No debt to pay off at this point, so we'll leave things be. They don't have much in the way of money. Alright, well, we'll just leave that for now. That'll be fine. Let's see, more occupations, that is good. Taking out their navies, even better. 10 ones, let's grab you and split you up down to 3 stacks. We're going to try and carpet siege a bunch of them. Alright, about 4,000, 3,000, that's what we're after. Let's go drop you everywhere. I think that should be about enough. And we will be protected by these fort zones of control, so we are safe to do just that. Let's grab... What else is going on? Not too much. It does look like they're trying to send a lot of their men up and over. But that's going to take some time. Let's go and bring... You know what? Let's just start marching you around and see if you can take Constantinople. That would be ideal. We'll get control over the strait. That's what we want. Looks like they do have 4,000 men here. That should be fine. We have 30,000. Makes zero difference that there is mountains. Does look like they have some reinforcements though, so let's not be too frivolous with our manpower. Let's bring you guys up over here now that we have that other occupation, and see if we can keep eyes on them. Yeah, looks like they're going to try and take this fort, which is not ideal. Let's quickly swing back down to our friends down in Africa. All of Kazan's army seems to be down here. What would it take to sue for peace with you guys? Another 2 years and you'd be willing to go. And then obviously the occupation of some of their land. So let's bring you to the highlands there, just so we do have a defensive territory. We'll go ahead and we're going to scorch the province, just in case they do attack us. We can regroup our men fairly efficiently. Let's see, what else have we got? Another 2 stack down, another naval battle. All of this is quite good. It looks like they're going to be spending a little bit of manpower on that fort there. They're back up to 18,000 men, which is not exactly what I want to see. But the more occupations we get, the less manpower they're going to be able to recuperate. We're going to immediately pay for a barrage there. We want to get this mountain fort as quickly as possible. Yep, another ship sunk is what we're after. Let's bring... What do we want to do? Well, you, my friend, may as well march down here. All of those seem to be fairly well taken. We might even regroup and attack Delhi there. That could be useful. And these mercenaries actually almost had a chance to regroup. Alright, well, then if that is the case, let's, no, we'll just leave them be for now. Alright, how else are we doing? So far so good. Navally, I think we have definitely got the upper hand. Yeah, they don't have anywhere near as many heavies, light, or galleys. There is nothing that they could really do at this point. No. Okay, so we're just going to clean them up navally as things become occupied. Let's see. Oh wow, they have quite a stack of men down there. That's, what's that? 60, 70, 100, 175, 180,000 men down there? Good grief. Okay, we're definitely going to need to bring all of our people together to make sure that we can take them out. Let's grab you, you, and you. If we can get all of our men to join up down there, we may be able to either force them to take more attrition or do some good damage. We do have enough money to do something else, so I suppose we'll go for... What do we want? How is our land? We're at 100%, so that's not a problem. We could go for money and mercantilism. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. We just take more money. Or maybe we go for extra reputation. No, let's just go for money. Money is good. And that'll certainly help us out as we go on. Right, they're definitely trying to recuperate some of their losses there. You can see them beginning to move on in. Let's grab... Actually, what kind of fort is that? Level 4? We'd need at least 12,000 men for that. I think we're going to have to come back for that one. Let's march you all down over there. Actually, over to Take. That should be fine. And as soon as we get this fort, we can bring our main army down here to crush them. Alright, foreign wisdom. It looks like we're getting 50 administrative power. Thank you kindly. Oh, high naval attrition. What is going on with you guys? Let's tell you to select the mission of blocking enemy ports. But you should quickly make your way back and take a little less attrition if things are going bad. Oh, and that is Trebizond over. Alright, fantastic. Let's grab everybody over here. We're going to race down over there. We're going to see if we can blockade these in for a good attack. And let's also quickly hand this over to Hungary. Alright, so far so good. Good progress. You guys are fine. Yep, you want to trade bases, that's fine by me. We really do not care. Yep, let's just get everybody moving on forwards. Alright, and all of these occupations seem to be going fairly well. Let's grab you guys, we'll move over there, you guys over here. Yeah, we're just going to slowly work our way towards Teke as we get ready to fight that doomstack. Right, Siege of Kosovo is over. Well, and not at a moment too soon. That has been taking forever. Let's quickly zip down there. You guys can just go ahead and start occupying some land, I suppose. Let's go ahead and also breach Constantinople. That will certainly make things a bit easier. Give us access to both sides of the strait. Oh, and it looks like Teke is in a little bit of trouble. Let's back on. I did not think you would have had access through there. That is surprising. I could have sworn this port zone of control would have projected some kind of defensive measures. But that is a bad goof. Alright, let's quickly collapse everybody in. We're going to need to grab these guys. You're also moving, but you are a little slow. Let's see if we can find ourselves a new leader. Can we hire another one? 7 out of 10. Sure, we can hire a new general. And let's go ahead and recruit. For maneuver, that is good. That'll at least speed up the march. And it does look like we're about to be attacking into the dry lands there. That should be a good 100,000. 19th and the 20th. Yeah, we're going to be attacking a good 110,000 men there. These guys are almost certainly going to pull back. Hopefully we can take that fight well enough. Actually, what about if we attack them at Karamat? You know what? That is in the highlands. Well, that's probably worse. We would protect a force stack, but that will not save us overall. You know what? When do you arrive? On the 30th and the 2nd. We're going to give it a couple of days and see if we can force some of these guys to move. They'll be out on the 17th. We can be on the 24th. Yeah, and a couple of those guys will be leaving on the 23rd, which means we'll be fighting a much smaller number. Yes, 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 that is what we are after. Alright, you guys are also coming on in. Let's go. Actually, we need to make sure we have consolidated our front line. Ship consolidate these regiments, please, and thank you. Hopefully, this will go in our favour. Alright, looks like they're doing a U-turn there. We're definitely going to need to bring everybody in here. We're going to try and reinforce. You guys will be forced marching in over there as well. That's 70,000 over there. 36. 6. If we could just get done with Kilwa, this would save us so much trouble. How far off are we? Not close enough. And they're getting enough numbers down here too that this could actually become a bit of a problem. I was really hoping to blitz through Kilwa first, and so we could consolidate our troops, but I guess that's not going to happen. That being said, though, I do see 36,000 from Delhi, and anyone else from up there? Another 12, so that's 48. Okay, so there's 48,000 from Delhi. Let's see, how many men do they have? 48,000. You know what? It's time for these troops to shine. You're going to walk right on over onto their capital, and we're going to see if we can start piecing them out. They have taken a fair bit of attrition. Even if we can just get a white piece or break up some of their men, that would be ideal. Alright, so we've dove on in. We have a good 80,000 advantage. We are taking a -1, which is not ideal, but if we can quickly strip these guys of whatever power they have, that will be ideal. And we'll wait one more day and everybody is together. Let's also grab another general. Yes, we're going to recruit a general. Oh, 4453. My goodness, that is particularly nice. Alright, where are you guys heading? Take, and that is a solid 11. That's a good 20,000 men. Plus another 40. Yeah, plus another 45, give or take. Okay, you're definitely not going to be able to do anything there. Let's run. That is bad. Let's go into... We don't have any cannons over here either. We really need to take Constantinople to get this extra 50,000 across. If we can do that, that's going to help us out immensely. We did besiege those walls, didn't we? Yes, we did. Alright, well, we'll do the same over here. Make sure that when they are free, we're going to make the most of it. You guys can head up over there. We're going to go the long way around, but if that helps us, that's what we need. And these guys are just trickling in reinforcements. Okay, so looks like we have Battle of Adana. That is good. So that is a defensive victory for us. Is there another fight coming in? It looks like these guys are kind of trying to bounce around. Well, if they're already locked in and they'll be there on the 11th, and these guys will be here on the 11th. They'll arrive on the 25th, so let's wait a couple of days and then we'll take out another 20,000 men. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to quickly try and squeeze an attack with them. That would be what we want, so let's wait for... Well, that should be enough. 20th, 11th, 25th. Okay, so we need another 5 days. So we'll give that 5. I think that was about right. We will be there on the 24th. They'll be there on the 23rd. That is fine by me. So let's grab all of these guys. Shift consolidate, I think. Actually, hang on a second. These guys are force marching. Yeah, you'll be there on the 27th. Yes, let's move. Who's doing the best? You have more morale than the others, so let's go... Let's go ahead and march you on in. We'll be there... So what day was that? The 28th. You'll be there on the 20th. We'll give that a couple of days then. You, my friend, can also get there on the 28th. Consolidate you. You guys can sit back for now. But we'll move you up in a couple of days. In fact, you know what? We'll quickly go ahead and grab that stack and then do a quick U-turn. Yeah, against 2,000 men, I'm happy enough to take another little chunk out of their manpower reserve. Alright, come on, come on. Here we go. So that is 3,000 of theirs dealt with. You guys are heading on in. 28th, you'll be there on the 26th. Come on, here we go. And just work our way across. We should be able to trap out some of their men. 35% still I guess they're scared about losing their capital, which is fair enough. It is always very bad when stuff like that happens. Down here, we need to get our buddies on in there. Let's force march you. We do need to defend this if at all possible. Glad we decided to check when we did, otherwise that would have been incredibly bad. We don't want to lose all of those mercenaries yet again. If we're going to sack all of our army professionalism, at least make it that we can at least make some positive gains with them. Let's see. These 15,000, I think we're going to need to bring you down over here. We're going to take some... Yeah, we're going to bring you up as reinforcements. Hopefully they cannot march on us too quickly. They do have more numbers than us if we cannot catch them. We got another stack pipe. Oh, that is fantastic. Alright. Let's head over and save our friend. Because I can feel like we're going to be in big trouble if we do not. Let's just check. Anyone force marching? No. Alright. You guys can probably head up to here. This next group. Probably want that first group. That's 70,000 to head up this direction. Yeah, you guys have the most manpower and things to spare. Let's bring you up over here. The other small group. We'll bring you up over there. We'll see if we can break them up into more manageable chunks. But it is what it is. Oh, and it does look like we won that battle. Oh, phenomenal. Alright, sweet. If we can get them to do a U-turn. Yeah, we're now up to 71%. We might be able to jump back on Zimbabwe and beat them down. If we can do anything to get at least one of their allies out of this war, it's going to provide us a great deal of benefit. Looks like they're going to take that fort back down there. That is an unfortunate event, but there's not much we can really do with it. These guys are just trying to take back some sieges, so... You know what? It's grassland. That does seem like it's ours for the taking. Let's get everybody prepared for a fight. You guys can march on in. Oh, we did not get that at the 35%. That is sad. Let's quickly spend some money. Just make sure that we're doing alright. Let's grab some regimental camps. We'll quickly fill up some of those. See if we can get some greater numbers. Manufactories, we'll do a couple of them as well. Projects, anything worthwhile? Not really. I guess we'll leave them be. And then I guess we'll do some cathedrals while we're at it. Sure. Universities. Do we care about universities? Well, we might need that later on. I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference. Let's just do a little bit of trade. That'll always help. In fact, let's go for where there are no more building spots, so we're making the most out of our time. Our training fields, we could go for some extra manpower. You know what, may as well. That is fairly juicy, those numbers there. Alright, well, we are up to 45%, so we still have another 20 to go, so I think we're doing fairly alright. I've taken back Bigger. Oh, they're trying to bail on out. I think this is the point where we try and crush them. Yeah, they're going to bring in some reinforcements, but I do not think that this will help them. We're going to... you guys are already moving through. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Let's quickly go ahead and see. 72, we do have the numbers. It is drylands. We will take a crossing penalty. Let's just make sure, though, that our front lines are strong. And we do outnumber them. And we have much more in the way of allies coming on in. So you know what? I think we're going to leave things there. And we'll pick up with this battle in the very next one. So if you do want to see the continued destruction of the Ottomans, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. And I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.